the Cardinal Hume Centre, is raising funds for their shelter in London. For 35 years now, they have been supporting vulnerable people. They've managed to keep going right through the pandemic, which is amazing work.
Thank you for taking on the big bed down to help fight homelessness.
1 in 3 children in Westminster are currently living in extreme poverty. Now, the Cardinal Hume Centre has been there for them through the pandemic.
Big shout out to the staff at CHC, the Cardinal Hume Centre, who are doing wonderful work, especially this last year during the pandemic, where things have got even tougher for the most vulnerable.
Just thanking you so much for taking on the big bed down to help fight homelessness.
Very good evening to both of you. Hello, Amber and Cookie. Say a very good evening to Dad James, to Mum Alex, and I believe we also have Ed and Cece as well. A very good evening to you, Stacey family. Hello, Tristan. Hello. Hello there. Well, you look like you've got a rather fun tent behind you, or den behind you.
The Family Services at the Cardinal Hume Centre is a space where the whole family can come and get support. We work with children and their parents, and children can start from newborn right up to 13 or 14.
Really, we want to make sure people feel really comfortable, really at home whilst they stay with us. People can be with us for a couple of months, even up to a couple of years. So while people stay with us, we really want to make sure that they feel safe. That's a real priority for us. But we want to make sure they feel supported too.
The clients we deal with is families, quite often single mothers with children. And yes, it's very, very hard, and it's hard on the children.
Hello, my name's Angela, and I'm going to read you a bedtime story. Now, it's all about a little fairy who lives in the Great Wood. She's called Lucy Leaf, and she has lots of friends, and they all have lots of adventures together, and this is just one of them.
Oh, a bedtime story. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon, and a picture of a cow jumping over the moon, and there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs, and 2 little kittens in a pair of mittens.
Thank you for taking on the big bed down to help fight homelessness.